If you're like us, you're under the impression that going on an African safari is an expensive endeavor, something only reserved for the adventurous and wealthy people. But what if I told you it wasn't, and the barrier of entry is much more affordable than you may think? In this episode of The Kristal Show, we travel to South Africa to Kruger National Park. Follow us as we reveal just how budget-friendly an African safari can be. But first, we have to get there.
Welcome you to Johannesburg.
Oh my gosh, this is my first right-hand drive car.
I don't know if I've ever even been in one. I don't know if I have.
Where's the key? The key's still on the right.
Are you gonna know how to do it?
So I've driven manual a lot, but I've never been in this side. It's trickier than I thought.
We're already doing a river crossing and we're not even really out of the airport.
Oh my gosh, it's like over the wheels. Oh yeah, and this is probably a good time to tell you this was happening.
We've been having a lot of rainfall over most of the central interior.
5 people died trying to cross the flooded road.
We still are expecting more rains.
Some staff members and visitors had to be evacuated at the Kruger National Park, maybe stay at home for a little while longer.
So we decided to stay close to the airport before we headed towards Kruger National Park.
I really feel like we're overdoing it.
We're overdoing it.
I remember one of my first times traveling out of the country, I saw a girl with like 2 monster luggages and I was like, I will never, ever. Now here I am.
Before we go 1 ounce further, last night was kind of scary driving on the roads backwards for the first time. We realized we should probably watch a video on like the rules of driving in South Africa.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
It's kind of hilarious. He's one of the most experienced drivers I know, but every time he does about to do something, he's like, okay, this side, okay.
So here's a few tips to get you started driving in South Africa. Now, obviously you're driving on the left, so if you've never done it before, there'll be a small adjustment period. Don't let this discourage you. South Africa is a great place to learn how to drive on the left.
Okay, wrong side of the road. Here we go.
Well, it's actually the right side here.
Coming in hot, everybody. Watch out. We're going through an intersection right, but staying in the left lane. Here we go.
Woo! You're doing it.
I need like a little golden star on my shirt for that one.
What's happening? We're deciding to pass them right now?
There's a rock slide from the water and the rain. They're letting small cars through. We're gonna give it a go. Thank you! See ya! Bye guys!
Bye!
We're free! So luckily, we have an Airbnb scheduled for the first few days. Kruger's awesome. It's famous because it has what they call the Big 5. But we're not after the Big 5. We're after the big, like, 13 animals. That's our big challenge this one. So we have this preconception that safaris are expensive. So we have a big goal, and that's to be able to go on a safari, get a couple private tours, stay in the park on a budget.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see if we can get away with that on this trip. Kruger National Park, here we come!
I hear a pitter patter up there, and it's not Christmas time, babe. There's something up there.
I think there's monkeys up on the roof.
This is awesome.
Laying in bed, and we can hear just outside the window is a family of baboons. Let's get the camera.
And then by ferry lane, this is where the normal tourism tour ends.
This is so cool.
We found the next place for a badass party.
Right. It is 37 meters in height and 70 meters in diameter.
Yes.
Okay, here I go. I'm gonna fly. That's so pretty. Wow.
That's so cool.
We just got finished exploring Sudwala Caves, and they are amazing.
They are so cool. Our guide here, who is now officially our friend,
Yes.
Gogozo, giving us lots of cool tips here in South Africa. So if you're in this area, come check these caves out. They're pretty freaking cool. Thank you, young lady.
We're waiting for you.
Okay, thank you.
I think that was fun.
That was awesome.
That was really cool.
Yeah, I really liked it. I recommend it.
Probably give yourselves the 5 to 6 hours if you're adventurous, because they have a really cool crystal tour.
It's like walking through history. Millions and millions of years of it.
What?
Ah! Yeah! Thank you.
Nice.
Can you make change?
Yeah. We just got gas!
Freaking out, dude. He's literally staying on the Crocodile River.
And that, just across the river, is Kruger National Park.
Oh, cool.
Let's get this baby unloaded and get settled down. This is so cool. We've been here literally just a couple of minutes. This is where we're staying, overlooking this. This is awesome. Kruger National Park, but we have seen so many new species of birds in like just the last couple of minutes. This is awesome. This is a really cool spot. And this is our sit down and focus and work for the week spot. I don't know if we're gonna do much focusing, to be honest. We're going on a safari. Ready?
I'm freaking out.
I want to go find some animals. We are in. We saw on the sightings board there was 2 leopard sightings a little bit of the gate. I don't know why. I've never seen a leopard, but I assume if a leopard goes anywhere, there's gonna be this tree right here.
I feel like they would like one without like a ton of leaves.
That's pretty leopardy. I mean, we should know we look like leopards.
Yeah. Let me do a scan. Anybody over there?
This is an actual like safari tour. Should we let them pass us, knowing that they have a lot better sighting skills than we do? Sure. Bye. We're gonna ride your coattails.
It's an elephant.
An elephant?
I think so. Look at his tusks. Oh my god, baby.
Look at his wrinkly butt.
What a beautiful animal. Oh my gosh. What's he doing?
You can hear his.
Oh my gosh.
You hear them?
Oh, what a beautiful animal. That was absolutely Incredible.
Wow.
One down on our bigger list. Knock it off the list.
Let's go find more.
Oh, giraffes, giraffes, giraffes! Giraffes, giraffes, giraffes! Hey guys!
That's crazy, babe.
You said your number one was giraffes you wanted to see. I wanted to see elephants. Our first two animals are giraffes and elephants. Okay, so this is the first time we have to stop. There's no bathrooms for a long ways. And if you have to go to the bathroom, you're supposed to just do it at your car. So we're really scanning all the tree line and the bushes to make sure there's no lions, no hyena, there's nothing that can harm this little lady.
Or people too. I don't really want to pee when there's people watching.
I think a lion's much more worth your concern than a person. How was it?
Good.
Hey, you didn't get eaten alive. Woo! I think it's time for a little snackaroony.
There you go, babe.
Yes, what about ostrich?
That feels naughty.
It does feel really naughty. We haven't even seen an ostrich yet.
What is that called? Warthog. Ah! I know, I covered my nose.
What about that?
I'll try it.
Ostrich.
It's pretty good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
This is surreal.
We're so close you can hear his feet squish in the muddy grass over there. Like.
Two in one. This is so cool. So here at our Airbnb, we literally have crocs and hippos across the river from us right now. Oh my gosh.
I was just doing yoga on the patio outside, and I was looking at the distance. I was like, that looks like a big blob I didn't see before. There's a freaking hippo and a baby hippo.
It's wild to think about. Lions and great white sharks' total kill count every year does not equal that of a hippo.
Kill count of humans.
You would not catch me sitting right here if that was a lion, and it has all the reason in the world to protect that baby.
And we have like a 3-foot barrier between us, and like, you'll never make it over that. Of course they could.
It's a brand new day.
And it's still raining.
It's the first time Neon Safari is being introduced into an actual safari, so that's kind of exciting. Let's see what we go find in the rain.
I know what we're gonna find today. The last of our big 5.
This is a big one.
That's a real rhino sighting.
There are 2 lions. The only way we're gonna stop is if we see a lion, and 2 minutes later we saw a lion. We gotta keep willing this stuff into existence.
That was freaking nuts.
Let's knock that baby off.
We nailed it. That was huge. Ready? Bing! So freaking cool.
That was perfect. Nice, baby.
Thanks, baby.
Oh, it's a zebra!
We are here for the nocturnal animals. Hyenas, them calling.
The hyena's coming.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I feel like I can almost pet him. Guys, we just got done with our night safari.
It was unbelievable, but I mean, definitely exceeded expectations for me.
Lunchtime, baby.
Whoa.
Rooster kook.
Rooster cock.
Rooster cock? Rooster cock.
It's not like English words into an African word. They're different words.
It's like a rooster and a cock. It's slang name.
No, that's where you're getting it wrong. We've been thinking about all the positives and negatives of being here in the rainy season.
First up, babies. Lots of adorable babies.
Yeah, they're really, 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 really cute. There's lots of food for the babies to eat. There's lots of good places for them to hide from predators.
It's a function first thing.
Yeah. Another benefit, it's not busy at all. This is awesome. And when we see something along the side of the road, there's like not a lot of road traffic. It's really nice.
Going back to the water, it's lush, it's beautiful. The grass is tall, the trees are full. As far as the landscape's concerned, beautiful.
And for us, since we've had to change our plans a little bit, we've noticed that it's easier to book accommodations. So the campsites are definitely not as full. We looked yesterday and there were still options available.
And those availability dates for the next day happen to be on a weekend of all, so.
Yeah.
But from what we can tell from talking to other people, our host that's lived here over 20 years, and just from viewing on TV and in other vlogs, it seems like there's a few reasons you would want to come in the dry season. It's dry, which means the plants are dead, the trees have dropped their leaves, and you can see really far into the bush. Versus right now, you might only be able to see sometimes 10 feet out in front of you. You're lucky if there's a clearing and you can see a couple 100 feet. So that's a huge benefit.
Speaking of viewing animals, when it's dry, there's very few water holes. So the animals are attracted and drawn to the water. So if you sit at a watering hole, you see lots of animals throughout the day. Because there's water everywhere, the animals are everywhere, and they're much harder to spot.
A big one is also road closures. Right now, we are experiencing lots of road closures. In fact, there is only one main road that we can drive on in the southern part of Kruger National Park. That's like the first 80 to 100 miles of this park. That's wild. There is tons of little dirt roads and additional paved roads, but they're all closed down, including the camps that they're leading to, that you can go camp or have amenities, because the weather's bad and it's washed out the roads, it's flooded the bridges.
Yeah.
And it's really made a lot of the park inaccessible to us. And
the dirt roads are where there's like a leopard road, you know, where you go and get really good sightings of leopards or something like that. So we're really excited about exploring those. So we'll be back.
And a lot of the animals, because it's dry and they don't have places to hide, the herd animals all gather together, and you'll see really big herds of zebra, of gazelle, of the impala. And that's not something we're seeing right now. We might see a group as big as 40 or 50, but the animals are very dispersed. With that all said, I am thrilled we are here right now to experience it in this season. And it just means we get to come back another day and do dry season and get to experience it in all that glory as well. As for now though, we're gonna eat our rooster kook.
Rooster cock.
Huh. Cheers, babe.
Something like that. We'll get it.
You wanna try mine?
I want to try mine.
Ready?
Yes. Ready.
Okay, let's see. So as I explain the rules, if there's something you do not understand, feel free to stop me. You are not the fastest animal out here. The majority of them are way faster than you, way stronger than you. So we stop together, we move together. Though we try and come up with all of those evasive measures, but we still get into trouble. You can feel the slight breeze. All of a sudden, the wind might start blowing from behind us. And when that happens, the chances are the animals are going to pick up our smell. Most of the time, they just turn around and run away. But sometimes they get curious. They want to see what they smell. And when they get to see what they smell, they might not be happy. And if they're not happy seeing you there, that's when they will try and get rid of you. So that is when we experience a charge or an attack by an animal. If that was to happen, it doesn't matter whether it's an elephant, it doesn't matter whether it's a lion or a buffalo. The first instruction you will get from us will be, stand still, do not run. That call is meant to avoid any panic. We might quickly say to you, get behind that bush, and we'll point out the bush. And we'll continue doing that. Bush after bush, tree after tree, while we're trying to get away from that animal. So those are the rules. I would like to believe they're very easy to follow.
We have really enjoyed our time here. The last 8 days in the park, we've knocked off 11 out of our 13 must-see items.
So we still have over 3,000 miles of adventure to have through South Africa. So I think that's plenty of time to get these last 2 animals. And so make sure to click here to watch our next video.